Most gardeners throw away their best chance at a double harvest every single July, and they don't even know it. Right now, while the summer heat is building up in your backyard, something is happening underground that most people completely miss. And missing it costs them weeks of fresh vegetables. But not you. Not after today. By the end of this video, you're going to know one simple trick that turns your July garden into a machine. A machine that keeps producing food long after your neighbor's gardens have quit. We're going to go through some easy steps. And I'm going to save the most powerful one for last. Because secret number 4 is the one thing that almost nobody does in July. And it is the whole reason some backyards produce double the food with half the effort. So stay with me until the end. You do not want to miss that one. Let's start with the big problem. Most people plant once in spring, enjoy a little harvest in June, and then just wait. They water, they hope, and slowly the garden starts to look tired. The leaves get a little yellow. The flowers drop without making fruit. And by August, the whole thing feels like it's giving up. Sound familiar? That is not bad luck. That is just what happens when you don't know about the July reset. July is not the end of your garden. July is actually a starting line. Think of it like this. Your spring plants have already done their job. They worked hard. They gave you their first round of food. Now their energy is fading. But your soil is warm, your sun is strong, and you still have months of growing weather left. If you plant the right things right now, you can get a completely second harvest before the first frost even thinks about showing up. That is the double harvest. And it starts with one simple move. Step 1. Clear out what is done and do it fast. I know it feels weird to pull out plants that still look kind of okay. But here is the truth. A tomato plant that has stopped setting fruit is not resting. It is actually stealing. It is pulling water, nutrients, and space away from the plants that could be feeding you in September and October. The moment a plant stops producing, it becomes a cost with no return. Pull it, compost it, and free up that space immediately. In a small backyard garden, even one extra square foot of cleared space can give you a new round of lettuce, radishes, or green beans before the season ends. Step 2. Feed the soil before you plant again. This is where most people make a big mistake. They clear out the old plant and stick a new seed in the same tired soil. And then they wonder why it does not grow well. Here is the simple science. Every plant you grow removes nutrients from the soil, mainly nitrogen, phosphorus, and a little potassium. These are the 3 things your new plants need most. When you replant into empty soil without adding anything back, those new plants start out hungry. And hungry plants grow slow and produce little. The fix is so easy. Mix a couple of handfuls of compost right into the top few inches of soil before you replant. If you do not have compost, even a little bit of used coffee grounds mixed into the soil adds nitrogen back in a gentle, slow way. Your new seedlings will feel the difference within their very first week. Step 3. Choose the right plants for a July planting. Not everything can make it if you plant it now. But a surprising number of vegetables absolutely love going into the ground in July. We are talking about green beans, which go from seed to harvest in about 50 days. We are talking about cucumbers, zucchini, beets, and every kind of leafy green you can think of. Kale, spinach, and arugula actually taste better when they grow in the cooler days of late September. And by planting them now in July, that is exactly when they will be hitting their prime. Here is a quick trick I use. Count backwards from your first expected frost date. In most of the US, that is somewhere between mid-October and mid-November. Count back the number of days your chosen plant needs to reach harvest. If you have enough days left, plant it. It really is that simple. And most fast-growing vegetables give you plenty of time. Step 4. And this is the one I promised you. The one secret that almost nobody thinks about in July. Succession planting in staggered rows. Here is what it means and why it works. Instead of planting all your seeds at the same time in one big group, you plant a short row of seeds today. Then in 10 days, you plant another short row right next to it. Then 10 days after that, another row. What happens is magical. Your first row starts producing, and just as it starts to wind down, your second row kicks in, and your third row is right behind it. You never have an empty gap. You never have a week where the garden has nothing to give you. The food just keeps coming, wave after wave, all the way into fall. This one technique alone can double what your garden produces from now until frost. And it costs you nothing extra. Same seeds, same space, same water, just planted in a smarter order. Now here is something I want you to think about before you go outside. The gardeners who get the most from their backyard are not the ones working the hardest. They are the ones who understand what the garden needs at each moment in the season. And July is one of those moments where a small action today creates a huge reward in October. You just learn how to reset your soil, choose the right plants, clear out the tired ones, and use the staggered planting method that keeps your garden producing long after summer ends. Try even one of these this week. And I promise you will be walking out to your garden in October, picking fresh food, while your neighbor's plots are already empty and waiting for next year. If this kind of simple, real, money-saving garden knowledge is what you are looking for, then Chill Harvest Garden is your place. Every week, we share tips that help regular homeowners grow more food with less stress and less spending. When you subscribe, you are not just following a channel. You are joining a relaxed, smart community of gardeners who have decided that growing food should feel good, not overwhelming. Hit that subscribe button and come grow with us. We will see you in the next one.